AI is coming for your power grid. This isn't a future problem. It's already forcing a Virginia county to ask its schools to ration electricity. But the real reason this is happening isn't just about AI's hunger for energy. It's about a multi-billion-dollar trade-off your town might be forced to make next. By the end, you'll see exactly how the AI boom could destabilize your local economy and spike your power bill. The story begins in a place called Henrico County.
So, a county in Virginia is telling its teachers to close the blinds and turn off their computers. It sounds like something from a heat wave emergency.
Not a heat wave, a data wave. This is Henrico County. On the surface, it's a typical American suburb outside Richmond. But beneath that surface, it's home to 37 massive data centers, with many more on the way. The county is now bracing for a 25% jump in its own government's electricity costs next year.
A 25% hike? That's enormous for a county budget. And they're pointing the finger directly at the data centers?
Directly. In an internal memo, the county manager cited rising costs driven by data center activity as the reason for asking schools and government offices to practice significant energy conservation. We're not talking about a server closet in a basement. These are buildings the size of multiple football fields, packed with computers running 24/7.
Okay, so AI needs power. That makes sense. But why is one county in Virginia suddenly the canary in the coal mine for the entire country's power grid?
Because Henrico sits at the edge of something called Data Center Alley. And what's happening there reveals a fundamental conflict between the digital world we want and the physical infrastructure we actually have. Henrico isn't an anomaly. It's the southern expansion of a region in northern Virginia that is, without exaggeration, the single most important piece of digital real estate on the planet. An estimated 70% of the world's daily internet traffic flows through servers here.
70%? That's a staggering number. Why there? What's so special about a few counties in Virginia?
It started back in the 90s with one of the internet's first major exchange points, a kind of massive digital highway interchange. Companies built their data centers right next to the highway. Virginia sweetened the deal with huge tax breaks. And for decades, its primary utility, Dominion Energy, offered reliable and relatively cheap electricity.
It was the perfect storm, the perfect place to build the cloud. But now, the storm has gotten too big.
Exactly. The demand from traditional data centers for streaming and cloud storage was already huge. Then came the AI boom. Training a model like GPT-4 and then running it for millions of users requires a truly astronomical amount of power. One analysis suggested a single AI data center campus could require the same amount of electricity as a city of 80,000 people. Now, multiply that by dozens of facilities.
And the power company just can't keep up. It's a physical limit.
It is. In fact, the utility itself admitted it. That's the part no one is talking about. Back in mid-2022, Dominion Energy dropped a bombshell. They sent letters to their data center clients saying they could no longer guarantee they could connect all the newly planned projects to the grid on schedule. The demand was simply outpacing their ability to build new transmission lines and power plants.
So the utility is literally saying, we don't have enough power to sell you?
Not quite not enough, but not enough right here, right now. Building a major high-voltage transmission line can take 5 to 10 years thanks to permitting, land acquisition, and construction. A data center can be built in 18 to 24 months. The timelines are completely out of sync.
So the AI companies are building these power-hungry monsters faster than the grid can be upgraded to support them. What does that do to the system for everyone else?
It creates extreme bottlenecks and strain. When demand in one specific area skyrockets like this, the utility has two choices: build incredibly expensive new infrastructure, or buy power from other, more expensive sources on the open market. Either way, that extra cost gets passed on to every single customer in their service area, including homeowners, small businesses, and the Henrico County School District.
Which brings us to the billion-dollar question. If these data centers are so expensive for the community's infrastructure, why do counties keep approving more and more of them? Right. Why would a county approve projects that cause its own schools to face a 25% electricity hike?
3 words: the tax base. A single large data center can generate millions of dollars in local property taxes every year from a relatively small patch of land. For Henrico County, they're projecting over $50 million in revenue just from data centers this fiscal year. That's a massive budget boost for schools, roads, and fire departments.
It's a cash cow. It sounds like a great deal, at least on paper.
It is, but it's a complicated one. It's a trade-off. While counties collect property taxes, the state of Virginia offers huge sales and use tax exemptions on the billions of dollars worth of servers and equipment that go inside the data centers. So the public is subsidizing the build-out.
And the biggest hidden cost is the one we're seeing now: infrastructure strain. The data center gets the tax break, but the cost of upgrading the power grid to support it is socialized across every other ratepayer.
That's the core of it. You don't see a data center surcharge on your utility bill. You just see your rates go up. And what's happening in Henrico isn't an isolated incident. This same dynamic, a gold rush for tax revenue versus the strain on power and water, is creating battles in communities across America, from Ohio to Arizona to Texas.
So this isn't just a Virginia story. It's a preview of what happens when the massive energy demands of AI collide with the physical limits of our communities.
So, is the AI revolution worth potential brownouts in your local schools? The situation in Henrico County is a warning shot. The invisible digital world of AI has a very real, very physical cost that we are only now beginning to calculate. It demands land, water, and above all, massive amounts of power. Right now, the model is for tech giants to reap the rewards, while local communities and taxpayers absorb the strain on their infrastructure and their wallets. If you want to stay ahead of how AI is really changing your world and your money, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Next week, we're decoding the new wave of AI-powered scams that are so convincing they can clone a family member's voice in seconds. You won't want to miss it. That's the signal in the noise. AI Decoded.